The air in the Graham Norton studio, usually crackling with witty banter and infectious laughter, was thick with tension. The jovial atmosphere, so carefully cultivated by the charismatic host, had abruptly shattered. The target of Norton's ire? None other than Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, who, in a bizarre display of entitlement, had insisted on being addressed by his royal title throughout the interview. The incident, which unfolded before a stunned live audience, began innocuously enough. Norton, ever the professional, introduced his guest with a warm smile, and now, please welcome Harry. But Harry, seemingly oblivious to the unspoken rules of celebrity interviews and the established rapport between host and guest, immediately interjected, "Actually, it's Prince Harry." Norton, momentarily taken aback, attempted to steer the conversation back on track. Of course. My apologies, Prince Harry. Now, let's talk about," however, Harry remained insistent. "I prefer to be addressed by my proper title, Graham." "It's a matter of respect." The studio audience, initially bemused, began to stir. Whispers rippled through the crowd, a mixture of disbelief and amusement. Norton, a seasoned broadcaster known for his sharp wit and unflappable demeanor, began to show signs of irritation. His smile faltered, replaced by a thin line of displeasure. "Prince Harry," Norton said, his voice now laced with a hint of steel, "I understand your desire to maintain your dignity and uphold the traditions of your family. However, this is my show. I set the tone. And frankly, I find your insistence on the title rather uncomfortable." Harry, to his credit, did not back down. "I believe it's important to acknowledge my position," he retorted, his voice surprisingly firm. "It's a part of who I am." Norton, visibly losing patience, leaned forward in his chair, his eyes fixed on Harry. "Prince Harry," he said, his voice now firm and commanding, "I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to either participate in this interview as Harry, or not at all. Frankly, I'm not comfortable continuing this discussion with you constantly reminding me of your royal status." The studio fell silent. A pin could have been heard dropping. Harry, caught off guard by Norton's unexpected assertiveness, seemed momentarily stunned. He opened his mouth to speak, but no words came out. Norton, sensing Harry's hesitation, seized the moment. "Look," he said, his voice softening slightly, "I understand that this might seem unfair. But I'm simply trying to create a relaxed and enjoyable atmosphere for both of us and the audience. If you're not willing to play ball, then perhaps it's best if we call it a day." Harry, realizing the gravity of the situation, finally relented. "Very well," he muttered, his voice subdued. "Harry, it is." The interview resumed, albeit with a palpable tension in the air. Harry, visibly subdued, struggled to regain his composure. His usual charm and charisma seemed to have deserted him. He answered Norton's questions in monosyllables, offering little in the way of insightful or entertaining anecdotes. The audience, initially captivated by the unexpected confrontation, quickly grew restless. The energy in the studio, once vibrant and electric, had dissipated, leaving behind an awkward silence. Norton, sensing the shift in the mood, attempted to salvage the situation with a few well-placed jokes, but the damage was done. The incident had cast a long shadow over the interview, leaving a bitter taste in everyone's mouth. News of the Harrygate incident, as it quickly became known, spread like wildfire through social media. Commentators and royal watchers alike weighed in on the controversy, offering their own interpretations of the events. Some defended Harry, arguing that he was simply asserting his identity and upholding the dignity of his family.